Bashim Yashai Bashim Karkadash, the partners of the apostles and others of GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are learning truth and sincerity, the women, the children, the confusion, and faith who follow. This is Brother Kratazah from the Nebraska chapter of Great Millstone, coming back at you with another lesson. This one, sitting around this article I have from CNNBusiness.com. It says, China is urging families to stock up on food as supply challenges multiply. Now, before I read this article, I want to just speak on it because China is not the only nation that's going through, supply challenges. We know about all the different freights that are on the West Coast. I've seen the map. There's freights all over the world, on all coasts of the world. There's a lack of workers, employees to go onto the ships and to inspect them, which is causing that major backup. So China is not the only place that this is happening in, but there is something unique about China opposed to the United States, that they are warning their people. They're urging families to stock up on food as supply challenges multiply. So with that being said, let's get into this article. All right, it says China is telling families to stock up on food and other daily essentials as bad weather, energy shortages, and the C-19 restrictions threaten to disrupt supplies. And through the spirit, those are the conversations that we have been having, not to put your faith in these things, to put your faith in, extra food or extra water, or maybe you have some supplies or a backup generator, things of that nature. Because what? They're speaking about a dark winter. So we know that, there's a sickness out here. We know that they might try to do something funny with the electricity grid. They did, at least here in here in Omaha this summer. There were places, my neighborhood. In my neighborhood, we were out of power for damn near a week, but we had a generator, so we were good, and maybe two or three other, neighbors around the neighborhood were good. You could hear the generators at night, but everyone else didn't have anything, so they can, try to pull that same stunt this winter. They had a storm come through and it knocked a bunch of trees down. That's what knocked the power out. Now, if a winter storm comes through, it could be that same scenario, and it's a lot harder to put those lines back up in the winter with all that snow down, opposed to in the summer where you're just dealing with the trees. Now, if you're dealing with trees and snow, you can go two. We went a week, some places almost 2 weeks without power. You start thinking a month. And if you're trapped in these neighborhoods, if the trees fall down and the snow hasn't been plowed, you're not getting your car through it. All right, so we do have to keep that in mind, that this man is, he's the devil and he is coming to get us. So just be mindful of that, Akim. But to get back to the article, it says the country's Ministry of Commerce late Monday issued a notice directing local governments to encourage people to stockpile daily necessities, including vegetables, oils, poultry, in order to meet the needs of daily life and emergencies. Because like I said, you never know when that snowstorm will pop up, or anything really. Anything can happen at any moment, and we should be ready for it. But notice, America's not singing this same song. It's all about what? It's about that vaccination. That's all they want. They want this right here. They don't care that you don't want or that you might not have food or water, okay, or provisions for your family. They want you in that state, because if you're in that state and they have that, then now what? Now, oh, You want food? We got food. You want warm shelter? We got that. Just take this medication. But it says the agency urged local authorities to make sure that people have an adequate supply of essentials this winter into next spring, and told those authorities to keep prices stable. You know, but everybody want to hate on China when they're telling the people to be prepared, and they're telling people to keep the prices affordable. What's going on here in America? Nothing. Just chilling. The prices are soaring for everything from food to gas to housing, cars, everything. The market is going up, 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 up. And what? Are they telling you to be prepared for the dark winter? No. They're leaving you out there in the cold. Let's no, we're gonna keep reading just a little bit more. It says China has stressed the importance of shoring up food and other daily supplies in the past, including in September, ahead of a major week long holiday period. And those statements are usually very obviously intended for local authorities to read and rarely capture the attention of everyday citizens. It says the inclusion of language in the statement that mentions families, though, it appears to be putting people on edge. It should. It should be red red flags. Everybody talking about the red flag. That should be a red flag. If the government is telling you that you need to be prepared, then you need to be prepared. Point blank, period. But people in here, their mind is gone. They're worried about Halloween, a couple days ago. They're worried about Thanksgiving coming up. They're worried about Black Friday, and they're worried about Christmas. That's where their money is going. Their money is going to Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and Christmas until they build this normal, which they're going to use that credit card and spend it up like they always do. And now, the government giving them extra money. They're not going to use that money to get prepared with. They're going to use that money to have a bigger Christmas. It's going to be the biggest Christmas ever. A lot of people go shopping for Christmas in the summer, and people have been getting these stimuluses all year. So what? These people are worried about the wrong thing. Let's get this precept real quick. This is Ecclesiastes 10:6. It says, "Folly is set in great dignity."